You want your portfolio to be specific to the job that you want. So if you're trying to get work in the children's book industry, then you want your portfolio to show pieces that would work in children's books. Your portfolio shouldn't contain like fine art projects or sculptures or logo or t-shirt designs. Even though, no matter how proud you are of this work, no matter how good you did on it, and how even if it's for an incredible company, you want to show only pieces that would work well in a children's book.
Yes. I mean, we are talking about children's book illustration portfolios here.
Yeah.
So that's what you want to show. Each market has its own portfolio.
Yeah.
So you would not be adding game design or, hey, look at my cool
or character design.
Well, you can show character design because you do. That is part of children's book, but it should not just be a portfolio of cool characters, and because that will be more towards animation if you want to show. But you do want to, you do want characters. You want to see that you can draw a character in different positions. But one page of that is plenty. What you need most is narrative art and
you mean like one piece of that?
No, it's, you want to have several pieces with the same character that in different scenes and different emotions, but you can also convey that in one page of character turnarounds. But don't fill your portfolio with just characters. That's not what this job is.
Yeah, because when an art director or client looks at your portfolio, they're going to hire you what's based on what's in your portfolio and what they see. And if they're looking specifically for children's book illustration and they see a bunch of other things, that will distract from your children's book illustrations. But it'll also make it hard for them to distinguish where your strengths are and what your style is.
Right. And not just things, but styles. It should be consistent. It should be that someone picks up that portfolio and they know who did it. There shouldn't be a page where you go, oh, I wonder who did this one.
Yeah.
It should all come with your same voice.
And this has always been a challenge for me because I do a lot of client work. So in the beginning, my portfolio had mostly client work. And so it had a lot of things that I was not interested in drawing or interested in going in that direction with my portfolio, but it's the only work I had. So I included it because I wanted to show my skill level. But the first critique I had was, don't include things you don't want to, if you don't want to get hired to draw these things. For instance, if your interests are in fantasy and unicorns, then those should be in your portfolio, and children. Or if your strengths are animals, those should be in your portfolio. But I had a lot of pieces that were a farmer in his garden. And so those weren't a direction I wanted to go in. And also in the beginning, I had a lot of spot illustrations and logo work. And those weren't, that was not the direction I wanted to go in. So I had to take those out.
Yeah. That falls into like, don't follow the trends that you see. We always do say, look at what the market is doing and understand the type of illustration that's coming across, the type of storytelling. But that doesn't mean copy that style, because if the style doesn't come natural to you, you're not going to be able to do it. You're not going to be happy doing it, and you're not going to be able to do it consistently when you're illustrating an entire book. And it shows in your portfolio. So if like in you were doing them in your style as you would do it, but you were doing subject matters that you didn't want to do.
Yeah.
So don't include things you don't want to do, because that's, like I said, like you said, that's what the client is going to go by. Whatever you have in your portfolio, your website, they're going to be like, oh, this person does this. That's what I want.
Yeah. You'll draw yourself into a corner.
Yeah.
And you're pigeonholed there and you can't.
Yeah. And it's very easy to do one piece, two pieces, but a whole book, it'll get to you. It's not going to flow, and it's going to show. Your work won't be as good.
Yeah.